Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another reading. This will be for the water signs with regards to the energy or the after effects and the effects of this Jupiter Saturn transit that happened in the month of December 2020. I think it's on the 20th of December. Now, just before that, as a reminder, guys, we also had the lunar eclipse in the month of November towards the end. So we had two major planetary changes within a few weeks from one to the other. Now, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you guys are present in this reading with regards to this specific Jupiter and Saturn transit. Now, I have done a video 2-3 days back with regards to the same effects on the earth signs, and today I'm doing it for the water signs. Now, in short, let me tell you, this Jupiter and Saturn transit is all about your karmic destination, your karma, and your karmic path. Okay, whatever you had started before and what you're going forward to now. Okay, because this Jupiter and Saturn transit happens every 20 years. Okay, so this is a completion and a beginning of something new in all your lives in the collective water signs. Okay, now this Jupiter and Saturn transit is very, very important, like I said, because whatever you do now or whatever decisions you take now, water signs, will be with you for the next 20 years of your life. So be very, very careful and cognizant about your choices you make, the decisions you take, and the options you weigh for yourself at this point. Okay? Because remember, this is a door that's going to open for you and then close once the time is over, and then you are on to your next cycle of life. Okay? So, this is the doorway, this is the time, this is the period that is available to you, water signs, as of now, to make the right choices, to take the right decisions, and weigh your options very, very carefully before you step into your next cycle. Because once the door closes and you step onto your next cycle, you will not be able to get out of it. That's where your karma will become a part of your life for the next 20 years, okay? Until the next transit happens. Now, this Jupiter and Saturn transit in the ancient times was very important for the kings and their kingdoms because they used to work on this transit to make the changes in their life, to make the changes in their kingdom in the way they worked out with regards to their empires. So, this is a major, major transit. Remember, because both Jupiter and Saturn are two very powerful planets who make the changes for you. And this is happening at 0 degree Aquarius at this point in time for this particular cycle that's starting or is about to start for everybody in the collective. Okay. Now, these two planets, Jupiter and Saturn, they were known as the great coordinators in the ancient times because, like I said, they used to be the ones, the guiding force, the guiding lights for the kings and the kingdoms to take on to the next level of their domain or the empire they had built, and what was the next part of the story that would follow once that cycle ends and the new one begins. So now it is the same story for all of us in here, guys. Okay. And for you, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, two, this is the time. This is the time. I've been talking about this. This is the time where your old karma is about to end or will end. to begin another phase in your life. Now, you could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, doesn't matter. The age doesn't matter, but all of us go through the cycle, will go through the cycle every 20 years. And this last 20 years is about to complete, and the next 20 years is about to begin. So, this between this completion and the beginning, this is the time for you, everybody, in the collective, like I said, to make the right choices, to take the right decisions, and to weigh your options very, very carefully with regards to whatever you are going forward with, whatever you're thinking about, whatever your options that you have decided to weigh at this moment, but keeping a very focused point of view so that your next karma will give you back your results. Okay, so you have to be very cognizant about this time of the year, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Very, very cognizant with in the collective for everybody. And I'm going to be doing the fire sign and the air sign next. Okay, all right. Now, I have also pulled up the Akashic record for you, water signs, and we'll see what this Akashic has to talk about your story here. The first is number 10, or we are talking about the wheel in here, the light of the world. This is talking about a completion of the old. So you are completing whatever you had started 20 years before, guys, to start the next phase of your life, okay? And this card talks about moving yourself into higher consciousness, into higher awareness, into your wisdom, into your power, to open the next cycle, to open the next door that's going to lead you forward through the next 20 years of your life. Okay, so this is the turning point. This is the turning point of your destiny that has already started to manifest or will manifest in the next couple of days. Okay, so you're very close to completing whatever you have started before in your life. And you're close in the sense that you are very, very close, very, very close. So this is why you have to be even more careful about your choices at this moment, about your options, like I have said, because this is the time. You take one wrong decision, guys. You make one wrong choice, and that is where you get stuck with for the next 20 years of your life. So you have to be very, very careful. Now, once you are able to complete the old cycle, which is completing, you're very close to it, the next cycle starts, which is the one of force or the Akashic field, which talks about amazing opportunities in your life that is coming up. Okay, amazing opportunities that is coming up where your life force energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where your life force energy will resonate with universal synchronicity, where you will receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help you to move forward. Okay, because remember, with this card upright, the universe is ready, it's ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires. And now is the time to make that happen. This is the next cycle that is going to be turning up, where there will be enough opportunities, guys, in your life that's going to come up. Okay, but you have to be, like I told you, you have to be very, very cognizant about your synchronicity, that you align yourself with the opportunities that is awaiting to receive you. So you have to make the right choice here, very, very carefully, okay, because you are being given that power. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you are being given that power to make things happen now in your life. Okay. The next card out is the Two of Scrolls or the Two World in here. Okay. Which is where the option and the choice needs to be made. Okay. Because this card, the Two World or the Two of Scrolls, talks about a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit is directing you. So there will be a conflict with you and your collective, because there could be a possibility that the outer world is wanting you to work in a different direction, whereas your spiritual world is asking you to go in a different direction. Okay, because with this card, guys, you actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth. Okay, and some of you have had that in your past life. Thus, somewhere you might have missed out on the secular world, such as your love, your family, financial success, where you might have chosen to offer yourself to the secular world exclusively in your next reincarnation or incarnation. But you didn't offer the spiritual focus you had been seeking. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you guys is, in the past life, that is your old karma, you wanted to follow a different direction, a different path in your life. Okay, some of you guys might have wanted to be out of this world, to do something else for yourself, but you could not, or you had been stopped. So you were forced to go back into a life of your secular world with your finance, your money, your family, and so on and so forth. But what you missed out on is your spiritual growth. So because of that past connection that is completing now, where you were bouncing back and forth between the two worlds, guys, from that spiritual part to your personal, you have gone through a number of incarnations and through a number of different faith in your life, because you have been bouncing back and forth, okay? There has been a polarity between you and a self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. Because you might have felt that you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. So there was a push and a pull which was continuing to happen until the time is coming when you will learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. So what it is trying to tell you, that the push and the pull, the ebb and the flow, has been continuing because you wanted to do something in your life, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you got stuck. You were not able to move towards your dream, towards your desire, towards your wish fulfillment. And every time you got stuck because you were in the push and the pull, the ebb and the flow. So what it is telling you now, with your completion, that it's time to replace your worry with your trust, and integrate your eternal truth with your temporal reality. So, if something is not really making you happy, if something in your outer world is not really making you happy, it's time for you to reconsider your options and seek your own truth. Because from now, who you are forever will be who you are now. So, whatever direction, so let nothing impede that power, guys. Let nothing. So, when you own it, absolute self realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So, what they are telling you, in short, what they are telling you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you have your self realization will allow you to get back your power in the right way. Because earlier, like I said earlier, your heart was being pulled in a different direction, your mind was in a different direction because you were not happy. You wanted to do a lot, you wanted to achieve a lot, you wanted to seek a lot, you wanted to bring out a lot in yourself because you had that spiritual part of the story, which was a constant barrier between you and your secular world. Because your secular world was telling you that you have to focus on your family, on your finances, on your job, on your everyday life, but somewhere you were not happy because your life path, your past life had been full of this kind of an energy when you wanted to do something for people, when you wanted to be charitable, spiritually charitable, that kind of an energy where you can teach people about religious belief, spiritual belief, and stuff like that, right? So you have that in you, but you were constantly being pulled and pushed in the ebb and flow of what you wanted to do in your life because this is coming from your past life, or it's coming from the 20 years before when you wanted to do something but you got caught in a different direction altogether. So, which is where that completion is happening to allow you to get back into your power so that nobody can impede you, nobody can stop you in the next 20 years of your life when you completely get a hold of your understanding and higher wisdom and higher power and self awareness and self consciousness to know that what you are meant to do is who you will be for the next 20 years of your life. So, this is the time, guys, where a lot of things will change for you internally as well, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. When you will come to your own understanding of your own spiritual growth, of your own spiritual wisdom, of your, from being pulled and pushed in different directions. So if something doesn't make you happy, reconsider that option because you are being given that opportunity where there will be amazing opportunities that will come up once you can figure out the next 20 years direction of your life, what you want to do, how you want to live, what is that your heart's desire is, what is that you really want to concentrate, work on, and bring back your own power in yourself. So which means if a job is not making you happy, what kind of job is that you're looking for that will give you back your self power, your wisdom, your consciousness, your higher learning? Okay, if a relationship is not making you happy, if the secular world is catching up with too much of ordeals, where you have to be in the 3D with a lot of day-to-day activities, which is not making you really feel great and happy when you really want to, push all that away and go into something for your own learning purpose, for your own higher growth. And yet you're not able to do that because earlier that opportunity of reworking yourself out of that situation was not a possibility, where there is a completion that's coming in that's going to afford you or give you back the time and the energy to refocus on a situation in your life that brings back your power in the right way, that makes you feel happy, because who you will be today will be the person you will be for the next 20 years of your life. Okay, so whatever profession makes you happy, whatever job makes you happy, whatever way that people make you happy, wherever in the world that you want to live in makes you feel happy. Okay, it might be a possibility that some of you guys are not happy in the place you're living in right now and you want to move. You want to take on a different approach to a different continent, to a different place where things will be much, uh, I wouldn't say better, but things will be in the way that you want it to be, when you feel happy by yourself, where you have your kind of people who will support you and give you that freedom to choose your options in the right way, because there is a lot of opportunities that is coming up in your life at this point in time, water sign. So you have to be very, very cognizant about your choices and decisions between the ebb and the flow, between the pull and the push towards your abundance in life. Okay, right, let's move on to the next part of the reading in here, guys. With your astrological part, with this transit, the first card out you have is card number 14, breaks down to 5, where it's talking about Taurus. I have. This is the Hierophant energy. This Hierophant energy is the energy of a Taurus, or people with Taurus signs. Okay, but this energy is coming up in your life, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where you want your comfort, you want to be nurtured, you want to be steady with your money, with your materialism of what you have earned and what is that you want to own now in the material world. Okay, which could talk about your investment, your money in hand, your cash flow, if you have any credit, loans, anything, your stock, your real estate, anything that concerns the financial part of the story, that is the place that is suggesting that you deal with your finances, capital investment of what you have and what you are going to own now. This card talks about your possessions in life. So it's a good time to build on what you have. It is also an excellent time to invest in real estate and properties if you have any. Okay, so this is the card of the Hierophant, because with this card, guys, you're about to grow something from which there will be a lot of beauty and abundance in your life. Okay, a lot of beauty and abundance, because this card turning up in a spread, remember, is always a positive sign, as it is a card of being highly stable and supportive. Because Taurus, in general, in the collective, stabilizes matters. Okay? So this is a card that you're getting out here, guys, which is talking about you being comforted, nurtured with your goods, with your money, with your investment, with what you love in life. Okay, what kind of food you like, where is the place you like to stay in, like I told you. What is that you want to do with regards to your commitment in life that you have as well? What is that brings happiness with you? Which is again clarified by the Healer of the Ages of card number 6, which is talking about the lover's energy. So you have to be choosing your path, your direction of what really makes you happy, really, and what heals you. Because what makes you happy and what heals you is where you were being pushed and pulled. Okay, you did not really know what really makes you happy or what gives you the ultimate satisfaction of healing your own self and bringing back balance. With card number 4, where there has been a lot of missed opportunities for you that has made you very, very, very sad. So, what they are telling you guys is that you have to rework on your life path. You have to start reworking to stabilize and balance yourself, because there are a lot of opportunities that is coming up in your life where you had been pulled and pushed, where you wanted to do something else and yet you ended up doing something else, which is in a path, which is in a place of completing the old cycle, to restart your life, to bring back your money, your comfort, your steady balance in life with your financial part of the story, with also what you are going to own now, where you're going to invest your life in the material world, because that is going to make you feel happy. What's going to make you feel happy out of all the things that you have lost in your life before, or things that you were not able to really catch up with because you, water signs, had missed that area of your life that now again is going to restart with your understanding of your own self knowledge. Let me put it like that. Okay, so there has been see, that's what I'm telling you, that lot of things earlier that you possibly wanted to do, because again, you got pulled and pushed into different directions, but which did not really work in your benefit, water signs, because you wanted to do something that really gave you the ultimate satisfaction. But you could not afford the time and the energy, because there were a lot of things in the outer world, in the secular world, where you had to go and work yourself because it was a part of your incarnation. That's what universe wanted you to do. Which is where the completion is happening, which is where the balance is coming back, is what is going to really make you happy. How you stabilize your life from all the missed opportunities you have gone through in your life that has completely, kind of brought you down with your emotions, where you did not really have that zeal to work with your emotions, because there was a lot of discontent part of the story, boredom, frustration in your life with regards to your missed opportunities in life that you earlier have missed out on your path. Okay, so that's where they are telling you guys is start reworking yourself with regards to what I just told you, because this is the very important time of the year where the next card out is Saturn, or the truth. Look, this is where Saturn appears. Card number 6. Okay, this is card number 6. What makes you happy now? How you heal your financial ability, your emotional ability, to make yourself feel happy, to go forward in your life with regards to the right emotions, where you have the right balance with your understanding towards places or people in regards to your commitment as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With card number 6, or the truth, it says that you might be feeling a little bit bad now about situations in life, but it's going to be resolved. Okay? Because Saturn, remember, Saturn is the planet of the Reaper, the Lord of Karma. Okay? And Saturn is coming up in here, where luck has been very tough. You had been put on hold, where there has been restrictions, where you felt that you have been denied a lot of things in your life, where now flaws need to be corrected with the truth of what you need to know and what is solid in your life. How you need to work hard, how you become an authority figure, a wise person, learning through your hardships and emotional pain that you have gone through, but staying focused on your path, on your path. Okay, so this is where Saturn comes in with the Three of Swords energy, where you have gone through a lot of restrictions, shattering experiences, disappointment. But all this has happened, guys, is because universe is completing that cycle of your last karma of the 20 years. Okay, with regards to card number 33, or breaks down to 6 again, you got a lot of 6 in here, where all these restrictions, all these penalties, all these shattering experiences have happened with the door to romance, with something very, very personal, with something very, very personal in your life. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, where you are becoming wise now to understand why these restrictions have happened with regards to what you have loved in your life or who you have loved in your life. Clarified with card number 6 again, you got 6, 6, and 6, which is talking about the devil or the temptation energy here. So there has been a lot of shattering experiences in your personal life with regards to your heart, with regards to what you have loved. The universe have put restrictions or had put restrictions in that area of your life, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where you have not been able to move. And you have gone through that. Okay, the tough luck of what you wanted in life, where things had been put on hold, where you had felt denied, or you had felt a lot of injustice that had happened to you. But all this has happened because that was your initial contract 20 years before that had to be fulfilled. But that initial contract, guys, is now going to move towards more solid achievements and a better life. So circumstances in your personal life could be harsh for a while, but believe your sacrifices that you have been doing or will be doing will be worth it. So it is a good time to be very diligent and not rush towards anything. Take your time. Take your time to work through this area of your life because you have learned your learning lesson. You have understood why things have gone wrong in your personal life to a large extent. Because you have suffered, right? Let me put it like that. You have suffered with a lot of things, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is now coming to the point of the lunar eclipse change or card number 43 or the 5 of cups. Okay, so this learning lesson is coming to the point of you bringing back your solid foundation once again, because you have learned that you don't need to rely on anybody else but yourself in order to make things happen, because you've gone through that pain. Let's put it like that. You've gone through the pain. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So now you're coming to the point of your own understanding that your abundance is there. What makes you happy is for you. What you want to become today will be you for the next 20 years of your life, with the inevitable change that is happening with the lunar eclipse, where things are changing. Cycles are moving, shifting. Things are being brought out in the open. Radical transformations could happen, where there could be crisis, but it's all for the best. It's all for the best. Okay, there will be challenges, there will be crises, but there will be growth. There will be growth. Okay, so therefore, there are endings, there will be exposures, there will be sacrificing things, giving up old habits, sudden awareness or enlightenment that will come into effect. Lot of things, lot of old karmic situations will dissolve, where sometimes you could expect things to be thrown off balance for yourself too. Okay, all this is changing, guys. All this area of your life is going to change because things are moving out with the Saturn card. Because your learning part is over. You have learned your restrictions, your lessons of whatever that had been very, very negative in your life. It's going to move out with the thinking woman that's clarified, where some situation, guys, or somebody in your life will come up with a lot of mental clarity for you. Okay? Because this thinking woman is the Queen of Sword energy, where there is going to be a lot of transformation in what earlier you have believed to be right and what now you're going to believe is to be right, where the old pattern will change, where the old collective of friends, groups, peers, whatever you had, will change if they are no longer serving your purpose in life. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you're going to make your choices in the right direction because you're becoming very, very independent with your thinking ability, which is being clarified with foundation and achievement and the solar plexus chakra, which is your I can. I can do it. I can bring back my own stability. I can bring back my own achievement. It's like the Four of Wands energy, guys. I can. Because it's your willpower, it's your self-confidence, it's your vitality that is going to change your mental understanding and your mental process of processing things that you have processed before is going to change totally. That is the inevitable change of Saturn that is coming up in here to bring back a new life path in your life. So this point in time, guys, it's a very, very important point in time. That's what I told you, that make your choices very, very carefully, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because like I said, if you are not able to leave the old and bring in the new, then again, your karmic situation or karmic path will get stuck in the same place. So the way you think now, the way you act now, the way you are talking to people, the way you put back your self-esteem of saying I can do things in my way and becoming more independent, logical in my rational part of the story, that is the kind of energy that is coming into the forefront from all the hardships, from all the learnings, from all the disappointment in your life that you guys have gone through, to bring back your stability in life once again with the Hierophant card. Okay, the last card out is again the completion or the world or the 10th house in here. Okay, which is talking about your fame in the world at large. This is the card of ambition. It's a very, very ambitious card because this is the house of Capricorn, the 10th house. Okay, and it indicates you're about to put forth a diligent and concentrated effort to climb and advance of your reputation towards the 10th house, towards the 10th house. Okay, it is also talking about looking at things on from a larger perspective or from a bigger picture in life. This 10th house is ruled by Saturn, where it is time to tell the truth, to be honest, to advance towards your goal. Because truth and honesty is very important with the 10th house of Saturn. So you see, what I'm getting, guys, your power, your position, how you're going to be thrust into it with influential people around you in your life, where there could be travel, people coming to you for your fame, your legacy, everything that is going to be very, very important, because you will become the voice of wisdom. You will become the voice of wisdom, of ownership, of your destiny and your place in the world at large. It's your life's calling of what you have to do. About your career, about your home, about your glory, about your reputation, and about your fame. So this last cycle, guys, this last cycle that it's completing, it's from all the learning lessons to bring back yourself in the right way, guys, because then you are clarified. This is clarified. The Saturn card is clarified by the 7th house chakra, Archangel Uriel, or the man holding a heart. 41 breaks down to 6. You're playing with a lot of 6 in here, guys. A lot of 6, okay? So this is giving you the chakra clearance. The 7th house is the crown chakra. This is what you want from a place, man holding a heart, from a place of lot of grief, lot of sorrow that has gone through your heart with regards to your own understanding in life of your own restrictions, or the restrictions that have come to you from the universe is coming to an end, because you're moving out, or your life path is changing your direction towards a different situation. With card number 10 again, 10, the wheel, the turning point from card number 5, conflict and defeat. Look, this is where the conflict and defeat had been. This is where the clarity of the situation is coming now, what it is that you want to achieve in your life, where you want to go, what is the next step forward, what you want to do. You are becoming very ambitious, let me tell you that. You're becoming very ambitious, guys, because you're playing with a lot of 6 and 5 here, okay? And 5 is all about learning lessons. And 6 is about bringing back that same learning lesson into focus and then into balance. Okay, which is where the ending and beginnings are going to happen for all the water signs that I'm connecting with. You are becoming ambitious through all your learning lessons, all your restrictions, all your pain, all your grief, all your misunderstandings, all your sorrow. And before I move forward, guys, let me just give you the end of the story here with the card that is showing up in here at the bottom. Okay, the astrological is talking about the 6th house or routine, or card number 30. So what they are telling you is you must change your usual way of looking at things, of your job, your work, of what you are, what you're working on, your responsibilities, your duties, making sure you cover all the details right. Look at small things in life, even if they are very trivial for you. Concentrate on your daily work. Heal yourself with your thought, with your understanding. Bring about an orderliness in your life. Be very logical about the situation, making sure everything is in the right order. Analyze every situation, including your body, your health as well at this point in time, because you're moving up, guys. Remember, you're moving up. So it's very, very important for you to understand yourself and give birth to yourself in the right way. The bottom of the energy oracle is again 7. This is the Jupiter card from deceit. So there has been a lot of learning lesson that you're moving out of, where people have given you trouble, where others have stopped your growth, where people have backstabbed you, they have lied to you, they have disowned you in the right, in the wrong way, where you have felt very cheated and deceived by a lot of people having worked behind your back. Okay, that's where the Jupiter card is coming with number 7 to allow you to move out of that situation in here. The bottom of the deck here for this card is a rejoice in celebration card number 3. So this is card number 3, this is card number 3. You got again 2 threes in here, which is talking about bringing back fun in your life, bringing back joy in your life, celebration, mixing with people around, bringing back the life path, working with the collective, reconciling with somebody that you are in love with. It could be anything for anybody. But bringing back yourself once again at this point. At the bottom of the deck for the Akashic is the Oracle of Delph, or card number 1, which is like the magician energy, which is card number 1, which is the starting point of your story once again towards what you want and where your abundance in your life is really working towards your life path. Okay, so a lot of things, guys, so pay attention to all details. And if people are not serving you, move out of that group. To rejoice yourself, to celebrate yourself, work with people who are like-minded, who are like you, people who love you, people who take care of you, people who are compassionate towards your life path, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Those are the people who will bring you back your happiness, and that is where the magician energy of what you now want to manifest in your life is coming up on the surface in here. Okay, so be very, very cognizant. Be very cognizant about your choices, your decisions, your work area, your job, your opportunities, your power. Your power. Because you are definitely completing the old cycle, guys. So you have to be very cognizant about what you are going to start, because you have gone through a lot of learning lessons in your life. Personally, professionally, ethically, morally, you have learned a lot. You have learned a lot. Okay, let me put it like that. All right. Let's look at discontent and boredom. This is about all the missed opportunities that you had in your life, which is where you're bringing back your own stability, reworking and refocusing on your belief, on your faith, on your understanding. Some of you guys could also be looking into spiritual guidance, going to spiritual teachers, anything, okay, which will enable you to heal yourself once again with the Knight of Swords, which will enable you to focus back on the direction you want to now go in. Okay, on the direction you now want to go, on the direction you want to take, being very intellectual with responses to challenges rather than your emotional side, because there could be sudden or unexpected changes in your game plan, which is telling you when you need to review your options very carefully before you take your decision or plan your decision in here. Okay, so this is where things are going to change with your mental energy, guys, where your emotions will not be so much in the forefront. Your intellectual or logical mind will be more active in here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, let's look at the temptation in here. Because you have learned a lot of lesson out of all the restrictions, challenges in your personal life with regards to who you have loved, with regards to how people have loved you back, or, in somebody in particular who might have created a lot of conflict in your life with regards to your heart condition is also what I'm getting, guys. Okay, lot of restrictions from where the Three of Wands shows up, where once again, guys, you're getting back your power, your authority, because now you're planning long term. You have a lot of choices. And there is a lot of pride in the success of your labor that is going to show up in here. So they're telling you to be patient and work yourself in the right way. Okay? Everything is coming into fruition. You will get back your power. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you have to be, excuse me, planning for the long term, because there is a lot of choices you need to make now, where your success of your past labor will bear you the result and the fruit of what you now decide to do next. Let's look at the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra, guys, is inevitable change of your confidence, your self-esteem, your vitality towards a situation where earlier you had felt very restricted towards your own growth, towards your own future, where you did not really get that understanding of your logical mind, guys, of what you have to do next or where you're going towards next. Okay. Now with the solar plexus chakra, you get the world again. There's brilliant success, guys. Brilliant success that's coming up. A time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, the freedom to do whatever you want to do, and being proud of yourself. Once again, water signs. Being proud of yourself in your achievement, in your vitality, in your self-confidence is all that is showing up in here. Let's look at destiny, conflict, and defeat. See, because there has been a lot of defeat that you have faced in your life. Lot of defeat. Lot of defeat in different ways. Okay, for all people it's different. Because that is the Saturn card. Remember I said? It has been a learning lesson where you're now getting the clarity. With the 7th chakra or Archangel Uriel opening up your crown chakra, you will understand the purpose of your defeat. With this transit, things are changing for everybody. So you're no exception to the rule, water signs. Okay? So you will get your understanding very loud and clear in the coming days. In the coming days of where you need to move now, how you need to move now, what you need to do now. 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is an ending. This situation, this Saturn situation of the 10th house is ending. There is new opportunity for new happiness that's coming up in your life, where you'll feel more lighter on your shoulders, because there will be an end. Could be a little bit melodramatic end towards a situation in your life too. But it's an end. It's an end. It's a transition. Saturn is moving out that old story from your life, guys. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. You will become more powerful in days to come, water sign. 2 of Swords. Yeah, see, this is where you had been unable to make a decision, which is where the Knight of Swords shows up. That ebb and the flow, the push and the pull, where you wanted to follow your heart, but, you could not. And you ended up trying to make others happy. Or you were pretending that there has been no problem, where you had been overanalyzing situations in your life too. From where it's all going to heal. Because the Knight of Swords is coming up very, very quickly to change the direction of your mental process. Let's look at the 3 of Wands. Your power, your authority for yourself, Cancer, from all the restrictions, Scorpio, Pisces. Your own power in life that is coming up on the surface. The long-term project of your labor, of all the labor you have put in before. of the pride you have in your life, in yourself. You know, where with this learning, the Two of Swords, guys, there had been a lot of illusions, fear, skepticism in your life before. Let's look at the Three of Wands. You were not sure if you could really work yourself towards a new direction or towards a new plan in your life, of your investment, of your financial success. With this Three of Wands, you get the Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of compassion, or you're moving towards a lot of compassion towards your life and your understanding with your psychic ability towards this Two of Swords. You know that you don't need to get scared anymore. Things are going to work out to your right advantage, where you can once again have that loving and compassionate energy of the Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups. Where you will once again allow your heart to follow your life, or follow your life with your heart. You know, because somewhere, guys, you have also learned a lesson that you have given way too much of emotions to others, and you have forgotten to take care of yourself. That's where the Three of Wands is telling you that you don't have to get scared about that. You have a lot of compassion. Keep it for yourself. Work towards your future. Plan your future in the right way. And look after yourself now in the right way, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, because you don't have to get stuck in the Two of Swords energy anymore, where you were unable to make a decision or follow a direction of your heart. And you're coming to the point of becoming more stronger in your understanding with the Saturn card of your wisdom that is telling you you can bring back your compassion, but don't forget to look after yourself too now. It's very important. Let's look at the World card here. This is the inevitable change in yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you know, where you are coming to the point of understanding that you have learned a lesson. Now, this also could be because you have given way too much of compassion to people without keeping anything for yourself. And that is ending, because you're getting a hang of that situation. With the Saturn card, you have gone through this learning lesson that you now need to take care of yourself in order to follow your own heart, to trust your own intuition, to know that you can make things happen. With the World card, you got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, see? Very, very emotional experience of your understanding that you can now make things work in the right way, because this is the inevitable change in your logical mind, in your logical and deep intuitive mind. You know, where there is a lot of psychic ability with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, there is a lot of psychic ability towards your own self-love. You know, because earlier it could be that you have given away too much of love and compassion to people without keeping anything for your own self. It's time to love back yourself, guys. And that is the inevitable change, that you can do it, because your solar plexus chakra is coming back to life to allow you to make your own decision towards your own life path of what you love to do, what you want to do in your life. Let's look at the Ten of Swords here. It's also, you're talking about your self-love too, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have learned a lot of lesson. It's time to devote yourself towards yourself, towards what you desire, your heart desires, what you want to bring back. Because the Akashic field is here, remember? Your abundance is coming to many cards. Your abundance is coming up in the forefront. You want to buy a new home? Go ahead. You want to invest in a different place? Go ahead. Because this is the inevitable change with your logical mind of what you want. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. Because like I said, a lot of us, in general, we make the mistake of giving away too much to other people and forgetting about us, forgetting about ourselves, right? So this is where your learning lesson has been, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. That now you need to refocus on your own self, in your own world, in your own understanding, guys. Very important. The wheel, again, a completion. A completion. There is a major completion, guys. Major completion. Major completion. Let me tell you that. Major, major, major. A fresh new start to your story from all that, where you are now going to refocus on what you love, what you want for yourself, water signs. Let's look at the Two of Swords here. The Fool card, yeah. You're moving away from all that, guys. It's a fresh start. It's a fresh start. Card number 10, card number 0. A total fresh start in this transit. The after effects that's coming up in your life. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. A totally fresh start, guys, from the past. From the past 20 years of your old karma. Or your old karmic cycle. Yeah, see? The Eight of Wands. It's a chariot energy of Jupiter. Moving towards a new life path for yourself. Where earlier there had been too many things going on. Where you had been under a lot of stress that you are leaving behind. Where rapid changes will expect you to move now. Where you could also, some of you could also be planning a travel, a business travel, anything. The ability to multitask in your life is also coming up in here. Let's look at the Ace of Cups, because a lot of psychic development in yourself or psychic intuitive development in yourself is showing up in here with the Four of Cups and the Magician, guys. When you will pause for a moment to reflect on your own magic. What you now need to bring back success in your life from all the failed stories before that you had missed. Remember the Four of Cups and the Four of Cups. There has been lot of missed opportunity, failed stories, discontentment, boredom, everything. It's time to wake up and manifest your own magic and dream in your life. And you know, with the Magician card, it clearly tells you you can do it if you believe in it. Let's look at the wheel here. And that's a completion, guys. That's where the entire story is ending and beginning for yourself. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, see? Protect what you have in your life. Never give up your dream. You can do it. Be prepared to take action now towards your own self path. Okay? Because that opportunity is coming up in here, guys, where once again, justice is working towards your life. To protect what you have, to never give up what you have been dreaming for in your life, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Seven of Pentacles, where earlier you have sowed your seeds of success and your efforts of your investment that will be appreciated and rewarded in the future. But you need to be patient in your life. Okay, from the Seven of Swords. These two cards, this is again a completion of the old and a beginning of a new cycle with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, towards your strength, moving away from people, moving away from situations who have earlier caused you a lot of pain and grief and trouble in your life, to restart your life once again in the right way. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wow. A totally new cycle after a close of the old. Saturn closing your old cycle, Jupiter opening up your new cycle in life, guys. Look at that. All right, let's look at the quantum oracle of the Fool card in here, just before I wind up this reading. This is a completely new start in your life, water signs, so be prepared to take on a next initiative in the right way. Consciousness deserving with your commitment. Look at the Hierophant. Yeah. So your consciousness is what you now deserve in your life towards the right commitment. So you don't want to be in a place where people don't treat you right. Let me put it like that. Your consciousness is wanting commitment, for sure, with the Hierophant, but wanting to start a new commitment too, but you want to start it with somebody or some situation where you know that you deserve the right quality of life back in yourself, where people do not treat you as a doormat, where people give you respect in your life and you give back the same respect towards that deserving commitment that you now want to manifest in your life. Not some Tom, Dick and Harry that comes into your life and tries to woo you, and that's not going to happen. Wherever you're going to step in towards whatever commitment, it's a personal, professional, business, any kind of commitment, you definitely want the right people to be around you and deserving commitment. What you deserve, not what others think you deserve. What you think you deserve for yourself. Let's look at this Chariot energy of the Eight of Wands. This is again Jupiter energy here. Intuition and manifestation, that's a spirit guide towards planning and action. Yeah, that's what they are telling you. Your energy is your intuition and manifestation towards planning and action towards this commitment that you think you deserve in the right way. It's a deserving commitment that people should, like I said, and you will manifest this commitment, or your intuition will manifest the planning and action only when you feel that people who is coming into your life with regards to your personal story or your job or anything should be the right place or the right people. Let's look at the Four of Cups and the Magician energy, because now, like I said, you're not going to work yourself in any other direction but in the right way. Yeah, see, people, friends and colleagues, your collective, whoever is a part of your collective, is very important. You want to be rewarded, you want to be appreciated, you want to be liked, you want to have the joy, the celebration, the fun around in the right way. And that is the inevitable change that is coming up in your life with regards to your psychic ability, understanding, and the logical understanding of your own path. Let's look at the Nine of Wands or the Justice card and the Seven of Pentacles or the Wheel here. There is a completion of the old cycle for good, guys. When new friends, new people, new community, new tribe will show up in your life, and your intention is taking steps towards the new cycle in your life. That's going to automatically float back into your life, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with regards to your energy and people around you who will enable you to take on the right step towards your event, where there is going to be a lot of creativity back into your life, with your money, with your finances, your health, your understanding. You will get a good crowd of people around you, people who will initiate you to move forward, give you that push, that nudge to take that leap of faith towards your future aspirations as well. Enjoy this reading, water signs, until we meet again. Till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.